Hello and welcome to this Kingdom Come Deliverance Ultimate Graphics tutorial. The game has been out for a couple of months now, and yeah, mods have been released, reshades, and also an official HD texture pack has been released where the game can look really good. As you can see here with the forest surroundings and all, it's such a beautiful game. And yeah, if you look at game history, this is again a new point, I think, in gaming history where things have been pushed a little bit further, especially with outdoor areas, because they are so fantastic with Kingdom Come Deliverance. And what I'm going to show you in this tutorial is on how to successfully install the reshade, the preset for the reshade, to install the HD textures, because that has some pretty weird things around it. And I will also show you how to that's an optional mod, by the way. I will also show you how to install a cheat mod, and not necessarily to cheat, but just to test things out so you can force weather effects to see how weather looks, and also push time forward or backwards so you can look at everything at night or not. And what I sometimes also usually do is press the F3 key. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm able to move a lot faster so I can create showcases of specific areas or not. So there are a couple of things you can use as well with the cheat mod, but of course, again, you do not necessarily need to have God mode or other cheats on. But yeah, anyway, I'm planning to do this in an entire video without any pauses, so this is going to be a direct recording, and I'm going to actually quit to my desktop now to start the modding process, because there are not a lot of mods. But yeah, it can be quite tricky sometimes to get everything installed correctly. So let's see. Other things I would like to talk to you guys about is there are some other mods in the graphics section. An example is ambient occlusion fix. Yeah, I installed it and it worked okay, but eventually it got messing up my shadow effects. It's really weird because when I turned it off, the problems were gone. And also in-game graphics, you have to adjust some things, but we'll come to that later on. Let's see, what do we need to install? Well, I suggest we'll just start with the most difficult, if you want to name a difficult thing, the Perfection Reshade. And why did I choose this reshade? Because there are a lot of reshades. Well, in my opinion, the game by vanilla settings is just a little bit too grayish. It's just a little bit too dull, and I needed a reshade, in my opinion, which makes it look a little bit more, give the game a little bit more saturation, but not overdo it. And that's what this Perfection Reshade, just by the name says it, is doing it perfectly. Just a little subtle more, and I can show you the graphics, the screenshots. You have optional depth of field effects as well, so if you don't like depth of field, you have nothing to worry about. So yeah, let's see. Let me show you how to install it. Just go to Files. Go to the description first, because you want to download the reshade itself here. So open it up in a new tab and then click here on Download, and let's see. What you want to do is create a new folder somewhere and name it something like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2018, and save your mods there, because we're going to use them for installing as a temporary save folder for installing mods. Alright, after you download that reshade, what you want to do is you want to open the setup up, click on Run, and then you want to, let's see, because I only have done it once, what we need to do: run the program, select game, navigate to it. Let's see, select Direct 3D 10 Plus. So you want to do that, Direct 3D 10 Plus. Perhaps first we need to select the game, that's also fine. Let's see, then in that case, you go to your Steam library or the library where you have installed Kingdom Come Deliverance. In my case, that's going to be Steam, on my E drive, Steam Apps Common, and then Kingdom Come Deliverance. Here it is. Then you want to go to, let's see, bin folder Win64. Yeah, and then you want to choose Kingdom Come Deliverance. But I am not going to do that because I already did do that. But once you have selected your executable file, then you need to, let's see, you need to activate some of the filters, some of the effects, I mean. and that are these ones. So make sure you check the checkboxes for these effects, which you should see if you just done the step what I showed you. And then you need to download the preset, and the presets are the following. You have 2 of them. You have the regular perfection reshade, and you do have the depth of field effect. But yeah, to be really honest, I like depth of field, but I think it's a little bit overdone in this perfection cinematic depth of field version. So I suggest you just pick the regular version, so you can manual download it, and then after you did download it, open it up, extract the contents of this this compressed folder. Then you have something like this, and then you need to copy all those files, and let's see where they should be placed. And let's see, okay, choose the following effects, download the preset, extract it. Also in the same folder where the where your executable is. So copy all the files, then go to your Kingdom Come Deliverance data, no, the bin win64, and when you paste it here, yeah, as you see, it's for asking for me to replace the files, and I'm not going to do that because I already did install the Reshade and the preset. So paste that into your Kingdom Come Deliverance bin win64 folder, all those files. All right, and that's so far it for the preset, and I'm going to show you later in game how to edit some effects and how to do a couple of things. Then what you want to do is you want to download the HD textures, and this is pretty weird because normally if you go to your Steam page, if you have installed it on Steam, you will see these 2 packs here, additional ones, HD sound packs, HD texture pack. What will happen here is if you want to, let's see, I have to think again how it was, how it was. If you want to install HD texture pack and you click on install for the first time, the game will start up for some reason. No idea why, but it will start up. And yeah, what you just then have to do is just simply close the game and then go back to your Steam library, go to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and you want to uncheck and check the box again for HD Texture Pack. And then it should add the installation in your queue folder. So do that if you want to have the HD Texture Pack. So just if you want to try to install it, the game will launch for some reason. I think this is a bug in Steam. Just close the game and then uncheck and recheck the HD Texture Pack checkbox, and also later on do not forget to activate them in the graphics menu, and I will show you that as well because normally they are disabled in the game, so that's something you need to have in consideration. And for now, that's everything for the Ultimate Graphics mods installation. Yeah, it's just we need to do some tweaks in game. So there are not a lot of mods, and the thing is with Kingdom Come Deliverance, unfortunately, there are not so many mods anymore nowadays. I mean, if you see the last mod which was added was, let's see, is there any way to see that? New this week, only 5 mods, and if you compare that with Skyrim or something, it's a lot more. But these were actually this is actually quite much for Kingdom Come Deliverance modding. There are not really that much mods. So if you, let's see, if we check the top files, well, the unlimited saving is also implemented in the cheat mod, so that's not really needed. And the rest, yeah, it's just not really much graphical things. Just yeah, basic things like a bow dot reticle, but there's also a crosshair for the bow inside the cheat mod as well. So the rest is not really that interesting in my opinion, but you can check that out, of course, for yourself. But let's see, the cheat mod itself, you can, if you search for cheat here inside the Nexus mods, you will get this cheat mod. And how to install that is, what you first need to do is go to Files, then manual download it, so you have a compressed folder. And then, this is by the way purely optional, so I'm not going to actually show it because I already done it. What you want to do then is you want to unpack your stuff in this folder, Steam Apps Common Kingdom Come Deliverance mods folder. And if you do not have a mods folder, you can just create the mods folder. So let me show you that inside my folder, mods. So what is important is, and I did this wrong the first time myself, if you just extract that folder inside your mods folder, you do not have a cheat folder. or at least I did not have a cheat folder. Maybe I did something wrong, but you only have these two folders, and if you just paste those two inside your mods folder, it will not work. And it pretty much took me quite long to find out what the problem was, but keep that in mind. So if you extract your folder and you extract the contents of the folder, and you do not just you just do that, and that's what I did, it will not work. So if you only extract these two files and folder inside the mods folder, it will not work. Make sure the cheat folder is the top folder for the content. All right, and then let's see. Now we can jump to the game, and I will show you guys a little bit what to do and what not to do. And yeah, again, Kingdom Come Deliverance is such an amazing looking game, especially the outdoor areas. I've been gaming for, I guess, 28 years now, and Kingdom Come Deliverance absolutely is breathtaking when it comes to outdoor areas. It's so well done. The lightning effects look so realistic in distant landscape and all. Alright, let's just quick all the intros. And that's something which is really amazing. I mean, the best looking things nowadays, I think, is Unreal Engine 4 for indoor areas, and for outdoor stuff, the Dunya engine from Kingdom Come Deliverance. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's just... let's see, let's just load the countryside here. And by the way, they have fixed most bugs right now, I think. Not all of them, but most bugs. Let's see, why do I have rainy weather? I don't want any rainy weather. Can I just load this one? I thought I had a save game here in this countryside without any rainy weather. Yeah, here it is. So, as you can see, depth of field has been activated normally, but I don't like depth of field. What you want to do now is you want to go press Shift plus F2, and then you'll have this menu. Oh, wait a minute. My cheat mod is doing this. Let's see. What you first would like to do, I think, is press Escape, because else you will activate the running system in the cheat mod. Press Escape first, then press Shift plus F2. And then make sure to activate the effects. No, sorry, that's not what you want to do first. You want to click on this drop-down menu, and you want to make sure to select the perfection.ini. So you have to correct the correct reshade activated. So do that first, and then you will probably see the effects which you should have installed and checked with the reshade, the raw reshade. So double check if these filters are all set correctly. If so, you can adjust some of the buttons, where are they? The toggle keys for the depth of field, which is standard F5, but if you also have the cheat mod activated, which I have, you do have quick save right now, and that's what you normally don't have inside the game. But you can change this key, and I have never done it because I'm too lazy to do that, but you can change this key to enable or disable the depth of field. And what I did do is, let's see if you can also just, let's see, I do have something mapped on the point here. Oh yeah, you can enable and disable the reshade. You can also configure that button, and I have, so you can actually watch the difference between it not activated and activated. And as you can see, vanilla looks good, but I think the reshade just looks a little bit better. But the depth of field, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. With a binded button, you can disable it, and again, this button is also mapped for me for the quick save. But I think without the depth of field, it looks better. I think normally I wouldn't say that, but in Kingdom Come Deliverance, I would not recommend depth of field. So disable that depth of field with the F5 key. And then also, if you want to create screenshots and all, we can now test the cheat page. You can just type in g_show HUD is 0. So then you have no HUD. Then let's check out some of the graphics settings, because I forgot to do that actually. Click on settings, click on, let's see. Yeah, graphics, and then make sure you activate AG textures. It could be that the game is then saying that you have to make sure to restart the game. And also you want to check if you have the full screen mode, because that runs better for Kingdom Come Deliverance. But I have, I think, some NVIDIA settings which do not allow me to have full screen, because it always switches back to borderless. So that's something you want to check out as well. And then, yeah, I'm running everything on ultra high, as you can see. really everything. The only thing what you want to do is check the shadows, because if you have that on ultra high as well, you sometimes have dancing shadows, the really annoying flickery shadows. So I had to lower my shadow quality, because else I just had really unbearable, ugly looking dancing shadows inside Kingdom Come Deliverance. And yeah, oh yeah, for the cheats, I can show you guys a couple of things. Let's go alt-tabbing. When you are here at the cheats page, you can see all the cheats which you can use. And again, I would not recommend cheating in when you're actually playing the game, but just for testing purposes, if you want to quickly go somewhere, I would recommend just using the game invisibility. And let's see where it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, cheat _at _buff _invisible. So that means no enemies or wild creatures are going to attack you, because that can be really annoying if you just want to explore, create screenshots, record footage. That's what I have activated. And also the immortal, because when I'm really running fast and I'm falling off a cliff, you kill yourself, and that can be really annoying. So for demo purposes, for showcase purposes, I have these two on: cheat at buff immortal and cheat at buff invisible. And you can also do first cheat remove all buffs. I think if you are tired or hungry, then those things will be removed. And if you add immortal and invisible, you never get hungry, I think, or get sleepy. And so again, if you are in game, press F3. You can just quickly move forward if you want to go somewhere very fast. And yeah, let's see, was there something else? Oh yeah, if you want to add something for the weather, if you want to force weather, you can do this with this cheat _set _weather, and then you can pick one of these numbers to have specific weather. And you can do the same for time. Let's see, cheat set time, and then you can specify the number of hours you want to have the game to push forward. Here it is, cheat _set _time, and then hours, space hours, and then the amount of hours which you want the game to be put forward. Yeah, this only works for pushing the game time forward, because if you press -5, an example, the game does not really set time backwards. So yeah, you then just have to, you can only push hours forward in the game. So that was pretty much it, which I wanted to tell you guys. Hopefully you had some use with this tutorial. I mean, there were not a lot of mods, just Reshade, Reshade preset and HD textures and some minor tweaking in the graphics. But for me, it's a world of difference. I really love the graphics of this game. The patches have all fixed a lot of annoying bugs, thankfully, because the game had a lot of them, really too much of them. But yeah, now I'm finally able to enjoy the wonderful surroundings, and look at that, all the wonderful distant landscape of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this tutorial. It was all in one take, so I hope it worked out very well. And hopefully see you guys at the next video. So take care, guys, and bye-bye.